welcome. Today I've got another ink sample review for you. This is by the Birmingham Pen Company and it's called Carnation. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see how it looks. Now I'm just going to let you know that if you go to the Birmingham Pen Company's website, they may or may not have any of these inks available because they sell out so quickly. I recommend joining their restock notice list. That way, if there's something you see that you like but it's not available, you can find out about it as soon as they restock it. So definitely very important to do that. And also, they do not sell samples. So if you see somebody like me with samples, it's probably somebody traded or something like that. So let me just write the name here. There we go. But you can get full-size bottles on their website. So this looks really pretty so far. I'm going to go ahead and set this under a fan to dry and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back with some copy paper. And I always like to test everything out on copy paper because sometimes you're in a situation where you don't have your nicer paper with you, like you're at work or school, and you just want to know if you put this ink in a pen, is it going to behave itself? And that's why I do these tests. Copy paper. There we go. Here's that. Looks nice. All right, and then this is some HP32 paper. Now HP32 paper is also copy paper, but it's smoother and it resists the ink nicely. So whenever you have ink that has some special properties, sometimes those properties will show up on HP32 paper. So it's a really good budget option. All right, let's see here, Carnation. And this is HP32. And if there are any other colors you'd like to see me review, don't forget to leave a suggestion. If I have that ink or if I can get it, then we'll do a review video for you. And so far, this is super pretty. All right. And then here is some Tomoe River paper. Tomoe River paper is a very good ink, or sorry, a very good paper for fountain pen ink because it tends to really show off the different properties. It resists the ink very nicely and it's also very smooth to write on. So I always like to include it in my tests. This is Tomoe River. All right. And if these videos are helpful to you at all, or if you enjoy watching them, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any. And also it helps me out. There we go. That's how that's looking. I'm going to check on the swatch real quick and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So here's how this looks on copy paper. So first of all, it behaved perfectly. This would be a great ink to put in a pen and just use anywhere. It's legible. It doesn't feather. It looks great. So this is a really, really nice one. Very pretty, bright color. And then here's how it looks on the HP32. You can see that the color is a little bit deeper and richer here. It looks like maybe there's some blue or purple or something in there that's, you know, that's showing that you can see better than you can on this side. It's hard to describe. It's not really a blue or a purple. It's definitely a pink ink, but it's very rich on this side, and there's something that's causing that. And then here it is on the Tomoe River. And here you can see the color separation, this lighter pink like you can see on the copy paper over here. You can see that here. And then where it's a little bit deeper and kind of almost, not really a darker pink, I guess that's not the right term, but just a slightly different shade of pink is matching this over here a little bit better. So you get kind of both, and you get all this lovely shading down here, which is super pretty. And there is a little bit of halo shading that you can see. That's really pretty. And then there is some shading on the HP32, but it's just more noticeable on the Tomoe River. Very pretty ink. And then here's how the swatch turned out. Super, super pretty. So just like before, wherever the ink was put down lightly, you see this light pale pink. And then everywhere else where the ink is put down heavier, you see that deeper, kind of darker pink. And then you've got this lovely halo shading going on all around the ribbons and around the edges here, and this beautiful shading in the writing. So this is a super pretty color. Hopefully they'll put it back in stock soon. I really, really like this one. And I will leave a link down below where you can find their stuff. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.